There's always that moment where someone wishes to be praised, to be loved and admired by everyone around them, and to be respected and praised for who they are. But the journey to the top will never be easy. But before you can prove it to all of your doubters, you need to prove it to yourself. Before you stand at the peak of acknowledgement, you must endure the worst hardships and conquer all who stands before you. In his hometown, Kiro was a man who everyone turned their backs to, but the one who they praised was a man known as Keegan. In the eyes of the people, he was their champion, a true warrior, and a man of honor. For a while, the townspeople would either be kidnapped or go missing, and Keegan was always on the front lines to protect them. In the eyes of the people, Keegan was a righteous and courageous man. And in the eyes of Kiro, that was the bar he had to surpass. He approached Keegan one day and asked to become his apprentice. Ultimately, he would have declined until he found the right persuasion to do so. He had his eyes on a girl named Zarya, who would often study magic and was close friends with Kiro. So in an attempt to get closer to her, he agrees to train Kiro. However, during that time, all her attention went towards Kiro. Compared to everyone else in the town, she held the most faith in him and always believed that he could become better. The two spent most of their time together going around town. Zarya would often help Kiro with his training, and he would often help her with her magic. After spending enough time together, the two would soon form an inseparable bond. A bond that Keegan was not too fond of. After 3 years of adventure and intense battles, the trio finally reached their peak. And not just that, but Kiro finally won the hearts of the people of his town. But Keegan brought them here for a reason. He tosses Kiro to the ground and aggressively charges. But Kiro didn't stay down easily and began to protect himself, questioning what's gotten into Keegan and asking what's this all about. He then reveals the truth. Keegan made a deal. Sacrifice his people for power and fame. It was all fabricated by him to stand before everyone as a hero, to stand before everyone as the strongest. But Zarya had enough and attempts to protect Kiro. Laying down in distraught, he couldn't believe this. The man he looked up to lied, hurt everyone, all because of greed. But then a voice whispers to Kiro, telling him that this is not the end, telling him that it's time to stop holding back and unleash his true potential. And after coming so far, you can't let him get away with this. And as he finally lets go, Kiro fades away and a battle leader rises. And on this night, the truth will be revealed, the truth of who the strongest truly is. And with all said and done, Kiro stands as the strongest, wielding power that stands above everything which exists in this world.